Welcome to the AthleteShine.com radio podcast. I'm your host, Stephen Molashevsky, and I am joined by Jabre Lolley, running back from Shepherd University. How's it going?
It's going good. How are you?
Doing great. To begin, coming out of St. Mark's High School, were you recruited much?
Was I injured much, you said?
No, recruited much.
Oh, recruited much. Yeah, I was highly recruited out of high school. I had a lot of guys wanting me on defensive side of the ball, and basically my grades hindered me from going to a higher division, so I ended up sticking with the D2 level and ended up finding Shepherd.
And what made Shepherd University, the right place for you?
Well, I went on a visit, and it's a small community. I like the fact that I got a lot of attention by the coaches and the weightlifting coaches and stuff like that. So that was part of the reason I decided to go there too. But I also signed on with my high school quarterback, and we had a lot of chemistry together. So I thought it'd be a good idea for us both to go there, and ended up playing out well for us.
And a lot of people that go to smaller schools, tend to have a chip on their shoulder, trying to prove that they could, that they're better than what maybe even the division says they are.
Exactly.
Do you have that? Does that personify you at all?
Yes, I mean, I definitely feel like going to a D2 school, I mean, we get looked at differently than D1 players, but just going there made me want to play harder and just prove myself more. Even though it's D2, I know that I can play with D1 players, and it made me push myself even more just being at a smaller school, trying to stand out.
In your years at Shepherd, you guys won a ton of games.
Yeah.
Would you say winning is kind of like a part of your DNA and your personality? Do you expect to win at everything now?
Well, I guess starting in high school, I had a pretty good career, and we were able to win a lot of games. So, luckily for me, he was able to follow me in college, and I just feel like winning can be contagious. I love winning. I feel like everybody plays to win, and it's just something that I've just been getting, on the right side of the ball. I mean, on the right team. Just, I don't know. We just been able to win a lot of Shepherd and St. Mark's.
And speaking about winning, a couple of seasons ago, you guys made it to the championship game. What was that experience like, and what did you learn from it?
And the experience going to the national championship was definitely something that I needed. It opened my eyes up to what hard work can get you. And it also allowed me to see what it can be like to play on a big stage. It was one of the biggest crowds I ever played in front of. And it was televised, so it just made me more hungry, made me want to play more, but it was definitely a good experience.
And overall, looking back at your college career, what would you say you learned the most to help you going forward in your professional career?
Well, moving forward in my professional career, I've definitely learned at Shepherd that listening and learning from those who are around you, and just having patience with the ball game. Get frustrated easily when you want to prove to people what you can do. But I guess the best thing I can take is just finding a mentor on the team, finding somebody you can trust, and just taking from them what you can, whether it be advice, skills, whatever. But I was definitely able to take patience and just having a mentor on my way through Shepherd.
You mentioned advice. What's the best advice that you think you've had given to you?
The best advice that I've had is to, I guess I can say, be patient. Guys at D2 level, they get frustrated because they don't feel like they're getting the same exposure as everybody else, and you get frustrated because you want to be on TV. You want to prove to everybody that you're just as good as them. So just having patience in the process, just trusting the process, I guess, is the best way I can say it.
What would you say what traits do you believe a running back should have?
The traits that I think a running back should have is, first off, being able to block, protect your quarterback, and being able to finish a run, and also being able to have good vision and good hands, because what a lot of backs don't have is the ability to block and catch. So I think I bring that to the table, being able to block aggressively, run aggressively, and catch in the air. It's just I haven't had the exposure that D1 guys have, so it's a little harder to get looked at.
And what would you say your strengths and weaknesses are?
My strength as a running back is definitely my power. I feel like when people see me run, they can definitely see the power I have behind my pads when I run. I run with a defensive mentality. And, I guess my weakness can be sometimes I might get anxious and I might read a hole too fast. So just having a little bit more patience, I guess, can be one of my weaknesses.
And what NFL player or pro player, any pro player, would you say you try to model your game after?
In one of my interviews, I said Derrick Henry, but I'm gonna go ahead and change that to Adrian Peterson. I mean, he runs a lot of aggression, and he's an every down back. I definitely have been following him since high school, but when it comes to finishing a run, running aggressively, blocking and catching is just, I think that's something I definitely follow after.
If someone never seen you play football, well, how would you describe your, playing style?
I would describe my playing style explosive and how can I say this? It's like beast mode. I'm out to defeat my opponent. I'm out to play aggressive and finish to play aggressive. So explosive and aggressive is the way you can describe my style of play.
Coming up, you probably have your pro day coming up in a while. But what do you want to show you NFL scouts at that pro day?
What I want to say to NFL pros?
No, what do you want? What do you want to show NFL scouts at your pro day?
I want to be able to show NFL scouts that not only do I have the body of a running back, but that I have good footwork for my size. I can catch the ball, and most importantly, that I'm good with my feet. Definitely getting over bags, getting through holes, and making cuts with my size at 230 right now is something I definitely pride myself on. So I think scouts would be impressed with my ability to catch the ball, which I do real well.
I mean, you mentioned it. You said, what would you want to say to a pro? But who would you want to hit? Like, you got the ball. Who would you want to just, truck?
Who would I want to truck?
Yeah.
If I had the opportunity to truck anybody, it would be the safety for the Seahawks. Remember his name, number 30. Forget his name. He's a scary safety for the Seahawks. I saw Ezekiel Elliott running against him in his rookie pro day. His rookie debut, and I saw them connect on the run. I just like, man, if I could meet up with him in the hole, that'd be amazing. I'm trying to think of his name. Number 30 for the Seahawks. They're safeties.
Not Earl. Number 29, Earl Thomas.
No, Cam Chancellor.
Oh, okay. Oh.
That'd be a big accomplishment to me. Being able to run Cam Chancellor. Meet me in the hole.
Big guy.
Yeah.
One more question here before I let you go. Why should a pro team take a chance on you?
I believe a pro team should take a chance on me because I'm determined. I have the skill set. I have the ability. I just need the opportunity to display my talent. So like definitely I'm looked at differently because I'm a D2 player, but just giving me the opportunity based on my film, based on what I have to offer, and being able to see what I can do on my pro day, I think that they'll be impressed. So they give me a chance. I think it's something that they can definitely look forward to because I have a lot to bring to the table.
Well, it sounds like you do. I want to thank you again for taking a little time out of your night to do this interview, and good luck to you in the future, Jabre.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.